Hi everyone, Beth here. I wanted to catch you up. I've been really busy. I've been doing a lot of work, had a lot of meetings, meeting with a lot of different companies, and I wanted to share some of that joy with you. But before we get started, let me introduce myself. My name is Beth Dodson. I am the HomeZada co-founder, one of three. So I have two other co-founders that I work with, as well as a variety of other individuals within the company. And I want to thank you for joining us on this Go Live today, where we're going to tell you a little bit more about how real estate professionals can use HomeZada Professional to actually engage with their customers and continue to brand long-term relationships. I apologize, my voice is a little raspy today. I also want to say thank you to anyone who honestly couldn't be here for the Facebook Live, but they decided to join us at a later date. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this. So, what are we going to talk about? So the first thing I want to tell you is about HomeZada Professional. HomeZada Professional is a system that we have here at HomeZada that allows any professional who touches the home to engage with their customers. And what we mean by that is several different categories. So let's say you're a real estate professional or some other professional and you have a homeowner and you want to keep your brand in front of that homeowner. You can actually sign up for HomeZada Professional. That portion is free. You set up a profile for yourself, and that profile can have a logo, a photo if you choose to use it. Not all companies use photos. Some home builders, for instance, only use a logo. And you can put in social media contact capabilities, as well as emails, websites, and phone numbers, so that customers can contact you as quickly as possible. The other thing, and then once you set up that profile, I'm jumping ahead too fast. Once you set up that profile, you can then move forward and buy what we refer to as property. So you're basically buying a full version of HomeZada Premium for your customers. And you're giving them the capabilities of using the inventory functionality, the maintenance functionality, the projects functionality, and now the finances functionality to help them better manage their home. And one of the reasons why you can give this gift is it's a really smart tool to give to your clients. My voice feels very raspy. I apologize. To give to your clients. And they then, when they log into HomeZada, they see your branding every time they log in. And that's on all devices. So they see your branding, whether they're using a mobile phone, whether they're using a tablet, or whether they're using a desktop. So that's part of what HomeZada Professional does from one aspect. So it's a gift-giving tool, and it's simple. Once you've set up your profile, you buy a property, you enter an email address, and away you go. And the customer will then receive a notification on their end saying that you gifted this solution to them. And what they would need to do is just authenticate, because, we believe in high security here. And then once they authenticate, they have access to a full version of HomeZada Premium because you wanted to stay in front of them and connect with them. The other way to use HomeZada Professional is if you are a professional that touches the homeowner, and I'm still going to touch base with the real estate professionals because that's what we're trying to talk about, is you can enter in data about that home. So when you're in a real estate professional role, you generally take photographs of the property that the homeowner buys. You also have closing documents. All of those items can be added inside the property that you buy for that customer, and then you can transfer all of that data to the customer. So beyond just giving a gift, you can then add more data that's really relevant to the services that you provide. So from a real estate perspective, real estate agents can choose to give a really smart gift of HomeZada, or they can choose to give some of the other things that they had. I will tell you that one real estate agent told me that she was mortified. She had given a bottle of wine to a woman who was 8 months pregnant. And the woman was like, great, I love it. Not right now. Thanks. And the real estate agent felt a little embarrassed because she said, I'm so used to giving a bottle of wine, and I've been pregnant before, but I just missed it. I just wasn't thinking. And she was saying to me that that was really challenging for her because she's like, did I really pay attention to my customer? And so my customer felt like I didn't. And so I want to be able to give a gift that's really valuable to my customer. And at the same time, I can extend my brand beyond just that closing gift. I can extend it for a year with HomeZada Professional. And so that gets really exciting. Another anecdote or story that I'm going to share with you, which it was kind of sad too, is another real estate agent came to me and said, I love HomeZada. I give it as a gift because it only takes one time. Also, love giving bottles of wine because everybody wants to showcase wine. I mean, I live in California. It's wine country everywhere, and I drink wine. So very different. So this individual, this real estate agent, gave a bottle of wine to his customer. And unfortunately, his customer was an alcoholic and could not drink wine. So he was a recovering alcoholic. He no longer drank any kind of alcohol. And so he had to graciously unaccept the bottle of wine or the gift from the real estate agent. And the real estate agent, not knowing, just realized that, maybe wine isn't the gift of choice for me. Maybe I need to choose another alternative path. But how do I give something that's relevant to the customer? And a lot of our real estate agents are saying that the gifts of HomeZada are also really important for them because they're working with a lot of millennials. And a lot of millennials love technology. They've been bred with it. They were born with it. They don't know a time when technology didn't exist. And so they see this as a really good opportunity to give millennials a tool to help them start the process of managing their home. And keep in mind, many first-time home buyers just happen to be millennials, not all, but many of them. Any first-time home buyer, as an example, struggles with understanding what needs to happen in the home. And maintenance is a really hard thing for them because they don't know where to begin. And HomeZada helps craft that maintenance schedule for them. And that's really important. So a lot of our real estate agents are saying the gift in and of itself is just amazing. And they're engaging in that regularly. The other thing a real estate agent can do, as we talked about, was entering in data and taking that gift to the next level. Adding photographs of the property that you have taken or you have secured from the listing agent. Also taking documents of the closing documents. I will just speak from personal experience. I hate real estate closing documents. It's just my personal opinion. They're just it's just a stack this big. It's just big. It's just a lot of documents. And the reason why I don't love them is because I am in technology. I love being organized. I love being paperless. I just think it's a greener way to go. So what I do personally is as I said before in to previous Facebook Live, I enter in all of my real estate documents anyway into my HomeZada account. So instead of handing over a stack of papers, entering them into a system digitally and transferring it from one to the other makes it really easy for the customer to know where those documents are and then to engage in the next steps of managing the home. Another thing that a lot of our real estate contacts and users have said is I can enter in my contacts, my favorite contacts in the local region. I oftentimes get calls from my customers after the sale of the property, and they're looking for a plumber or someone who can do landscape or someone who can clean gutters or whatever, just service providers that they need to help them manage their home. And so they turn a lot to the real estate agents, which I think is amazing because I think it's part of the value that a real estate agent can provide is that network in that community. So by doing that, the agent now has the opportunity to enter all of their favorite and confidently skilled professionals inside the contacts within HomeZada. So photographs, documents, real estate closing documents, and contacts inside HomeZada, and then transferring that to the customer is an extreme value to that customer. They just now have this data and they know what to do, and then they can use the other components of HomeZada to manage it. We find a lot of our professionals, especially the real estate professionals, love those different aspects of engaging HomeZada because it's one, something unique and different. 2, they get to get in front of the customer for an extended period of time. 3, they get to actually receive referrals from their customers, because their customers now have their data inside their system every time they look at it, whether it's on their phones or desktops, etc. They get to see their real estate agent's contact, and they can share that with any one of their friends or family that they run across. So it's just an automatic referral opportunity. Not to mention, how awesome would it be to offer something very different as a real estate agent than somebody else? So very cool. So just making sure I'm going down. Sorry, you guys all know I look at my notes because I want to make sure I'm covering everything. Yeah, it looks like I did. So I just wanted to say these are 2 of the scenarios where real estate agents and other professionals, even brokers, that's actually a good point. As brokers have the ability to also retain their agents. I don't believe we have a lot of brokers on our Facebook followers, but I will address that. One way to help your agents as a broker is to buy them the tools that will be successful, and buy them the tools that are forward thinking, and help them identify valuable gifts to provide their customers before the agent has an opportunity to do that, because the agent's schedule is so busy, not only managing their business with all the different details of doing that, but also meeting up with clients and then taking them to showings and then walking them through multiple properties. It's just a time-consuming process sometimes. And if brokers can get ahead of this and help vet solutions like HomeZada for their agents and their customers, so the agents and also the consumers, then they actually are helping provide more value to their agents, which means the more value you provide as a broker, the more likely that you're going to have agents stay with you and you're going to create loyalty. So those give you kind of the options of how you can use HomeZada as a real estate professional. If you have any questions whatsoever about how to use HomeZada Professional, if you have any questions on the details about HomeZada and what value it provides to clients, or you have just generic questions about HomeZada the company, us, what you'd like to see on Facebook Lives, please leave us comments in the comments section, and we will definitely read them, and we will definitely make sure that we are addressing everyone's needs accordingly. So I think that's it for today. Thank you so much for joining. And for those of you who watch this at a later time, thank you for watching this. And if you love what we said, please share it to all your friends and colleagues and family. If you know a real estate professional, please share this. They may find value in HomeZada Professional. And you can easily access and find more information about HomeZada Professional at homezada.com. On the upper right-hand side of the website, you will see a section that says professionals. And in that section, you will see information that touches not only real estate, but other professionals. And then you can log in simply by going to the sign up page. So thank you so much. Have a great day. I hope everyone's trying to stay as cool as possible. I know it's hot in a lot of places. And I hope everybody's getting excited. There is going to be a solar eclipse on August 21st. Monday, August 21st, if you happen to be in places like Portland and Idaho, you will see the full solar eclipse. It's once in a umpteen million years or whatever, but exciting. So I just wanted to share that tidbit with you. But let me know if you have any questions, or any of us at HomeZada, and we will be sure to address them. Thank you again for joining us, and we will see you next week.